coming back, man. We just gonna do a sit down talk through today to talk about anything that's on the table. We'll just keep it real, man. Talk about life in general, what my purpose is with the YouTube, what my purpose is with me putting this content out. And if you see anything you want to ask me, drop it down in the comments. I mean, there's nothing off the table with me, man. I'm being an open book with this. This is my journal. This is my YouTube, my vlog. I'm putting everything out and open. We was gonna start off talk about for instance, I've been getting a lot of feedback on why I'm doing this YouTube and why I'm being so transparent with everybody and being open about everything. And I feel like I think a lot of people got the misconception of who I am. They look at me as this the good thing. People look at me, they know I'm ambitious, I'm motivated, I'm always on the go. Then the bad thing people look at is like, is he angry? Do he got anger issues? Why he feel like people hate on him or whatever? And I just take it from what I went through in my life. I mean, I dropped the last episode where I talked about the streets a little, my upbringing and how that translates to some of my drive or who I am. And I think everybody upbringing translate to who they become overall. And so for starters, I say I remember when I was young and I played sports, and I know for a fact I was one of the best at my age at a certain point, and I was just kind of quiet at one point. I kept to myself, and so I didn't like hang around people. I didn't really trust people. And you see my last episode, you can see why I trust people. But it was like, so I got a lot of backlash for that. Like I used to get people come to me like, you Quan, like this, that. I used to get in arguments and something crazy, man. I didn't lose for a couple years, and so when I did lose, I used to cry. Like it's crazy. I used to cry when I lose, man. Talking about that now, but I mean, I guess it comes when you don't lose a lot. Like it hurts when you lose. I'm not built for losing. And that's how I raise my kids. Like we're not doing second place trophies. We're not doing third place trophies. And a lot of parents might look at this and say, man, that's wrong to raise your kids that way. But to me, I think that's the way you gotta raise kids, man. Like you teaching your kids it's okay to not be first or win. You can teach them to be good sports, have good sportsmanship, but at the same time, you gotta teach them how to win. As far as the city in Rockford, man, I think it's a dark cloud over this city, man. I think it's just natural for people to hate someone that's doing something positive, trying to do something in the community, give back. Like I think the perception is this person can't be this happy, or this person can't be like this real. Like you gotta fake it to make it. It seems like me personally, I can't do that. Like it's not in my DNA. I'm blunt as hell. I tell people how I feel. I tell people when they wrong. And I think I get looked at it like, man, this dude do a lot. And I think I do a lot. Like I do talk big shit. I do I mean, you can say I'm arrogant, you can say I'm cocky, but I put the work in to do this shit. Like I actually live what I speak, and I don't speak off of just not knowing. I mean, I'm a reader. I study. I look at information. I listen. So I think I can speak on a lot of different topics. Like today we're gonna talk about we'll put the truth out there, man, because I'm gonna jump around a little with a lot of stuff, because I want everybody to understand who I am and why I am the way I am and what I go through. And it's nothing different than what a lot of people don't go through, but I want people to understand this is a blueprint in reality, man. Because I mean, I get people that hit me up and say, bro, why you be posting this, or why you say this? And I get people that hit me up and say, I love what you post, and I look at your shit for motivation. So this is all this shit you see on my table, paperwork and shit. I'm gonna talk a lot about my current case, because I'm going for full custody. Today is the 18th. I got court on the 27th. I'm going for full custody. And I'm not holding back anymore, man. I've been kind of quiet. I've been letting her lie on my name. And when you got to go through this route, it's war down. And so this probably won't drop to after I come from my first court date. And I don't care the hurt feelings no more. Like I don't hate this lady. I don't have ill will towards her. I just it took me. I've been divorced for now 3.5, 4 years, and it took me. And I've been separated for 5, 6 years, and it took me 2, 3 years just to rebuild my reputation. So it's like now I'm just gonna put the truth out there and let everybody know why I got divorced, when I got divorced. Did I mess around before my divorce? Did I lie or whatever? Because I mean, it's so much misinformation out there. And if you in my shoes, you gotta look at it like this. Would you want to clear your name? Like, would you want people to understand, like, it's reasons you did what you did and wanted what you wanted? And I think us men, we just sit there and take the shit for the most part and let a lot of women play victim and shit. And in reality, ain't nobody victim in this. Like, I'm a grown man, she's a grown woman, and I don't owe anyone an explanation of why I don't want to be with somebody. Like I explained in my last video, you don't owe people explanations on why you don't want to be their friend, why you don't want to be their, why you don't fuck with them as a family member, why you don't want to be in a relationship with them. You do what makes you happy at the end of the day, because you have people that's in love. Everybody see this quote. You got people that's in relationships and in love with somebody else. So first thing I'm gonna say right here, it's a mess, man. Like, it's organized, but it's a mess because I just started going through this stuff today to get it ready for court. But this is right here is this is my parenting plan. Like, currently I have 50-50 custody currently, which I follow all the paperwork on the rules. I follow everything, put it like that. Like, oh shit. I didn't realize this, but I follow everything on the rules, put it like that. I just read something and I just didn't realize that it said that, but it's a good thing. My current schedule is 7 to 7. 7 to 7, Monday through Friday, and every other weekend, which gives me 50%. And that was a law when I got divorced. It was the law they went through for trying to make custody equal and child support equal. I never paid child support, just get that out there. Now I did she did try to take me to court for child support, even though I take care of my kids, like, overly. I'm looking for my divorce papers. Okay, here's my divorce papers. Now, as you can see, this is just, I got like 10 copies of this. As you can see, plaintiff is my name, if you can see that. Defendant is her name. Oh, actually, it's a child support right here, so I got too many fucking papers, but like that. That's the case number right there. That's public record. You can find out all the information you need to find out. I mean, she say she divorced me. She say I did all this stuff, but you can read the paperwork yourself. You can see the reason why we got divorced. There's nothing to hide no more. Like, the truth is about to be out there now. Now that I'm going to court with full custody, the truth is out there 100%. I'm not hiding shit no more. I'm not lying about shit. I'm just gonna be 100% transparent and be open with it and let people see for themselves. And then if people want to judge me now, they can judge me because the truth is gonna be out there. No more playing victim. So, open case right there. This is my emotion right here. Oh, this is her. This is one of her there too. Damn. I don't know. I ain't never got this paper. She claims you gotta serve somebody when you go to court. She claims she served me a paper. This is contempt. It's lying. It's perjury. So I will be talking to the judge and telling her I never got a paper. And so what I did, what I sent her was my mail. I get an email every day of what mail I get to my house. And I'm going there in the court one with that too. That shows me every single thing I get to my house. And I never got served a paper for court. Because what happened was, when I went to go file my papers for full custody, she served me a paper saying that she want to modify the parenting plan. She wanted to take my hours that I already have for her hours and make them her hours, and I'm not doing that. I tried to be fair with her. I tried to work with her and give her a new parenting plan that I wanted, which gave me equal overnights, because I don't want to take, nobody wants to take their own kids from the other parent. I don't want to do that. It just, I've been going through so much shit, like over at school. Like, as you can see, this is just a As you can see, I've been going through so much shit with school. This is my daughter from 17, 18, from 18, 19. This is 19, 20, 18, 19 for my other daughter, my son. This is just the last 3 years. They went to Christian Life before Luther. As you can see, these are all days they was late. They was late or tardy. Like you can see tardy, unexcused. It's just like it don't make sense that somebody be late like that every single day when you take them to school. Or I don't be late nowhere I go. Like I believe in being on time. I believe in being early. Actually, I go to work an hour early. These papers I got right here is from Lutheran school. I got a great relationship with the principal and every one of my kids' teachers, and so I take them to school for the most part 3 to 4 days a week. But some days their mom take them, and one of the issues I have, which I've been having since my daughter was in first grade, which she went to public school first grade, she went to Christian Life second and third grade, she been going to Luther for fourth and fifth grade, and now she's back at public school. So one of the issues I always had was I worked first shift for a while, and my kids was always being late to school, so I went to weekend shift. So this is last year. I went second shift last year, and for the most part, I still took my kids to school most of the days. I'm guessing it's like 100 and something days in the school year, and she took them to school a lot of days too. And as you can see, this is last year. This is 2018, 2019. So this is last year. So as you can see, this is my Kiana. This is my middle daughter. She was late 44 times. It's unexplainable. And absent 21 days in a school year. Now this is this year. I just got on first shift as a couple weeks ago, and I still took them to school 3 out of 4 days. And I got videos when I pick them up, and I record when I pick them up because they gotta be at school at 8, and she don't send them out to 7:30 half of the time. And I never been late, not once. So I speed whatever I gotta do, but this is when she take them to school. Like I don't got no reason to lie about this either, man. Like I gotta tell people, man, I'm being honest. I got nothing to lose. I'm going to court full custody for my kids because of these reasons right here. Now this is this year, as of 1/8/2020. The relationship I got with the principal. This is how you know I don't gotta lie. They gave me this paperwork. They know who bring the kid to school and who's late or not. 18 tardies. This is only half of the school year so far. 12 absences. So that's what 30 days right there. That, you know, missing school or being late. So and the rule they got with private school is a little different with public school because you got 10 times you can be late and you kick out of school. Period. And you got to go through a period of time where you got to write to school. And they gotta basically they gotta readmit you to the school. You gotta start over the next semester. Now last year, I had the same issue. I had to sit down with the principal. I had to explain why they're late. It's not me. Why they're late? Like you see me when I drop my kids off. I talk to everybody, talk to the teachers. Then you see when their mom drop them off, she's late. And so I get emails, text messages anytime they're late. And so I sit down with them and we kept them in school last year. So this year, beginning of December, same thing happened. They were ready to kick them out of the school. I sat down with them. We discussed everything. I told them I was going to first shift. They know how I got transportation for my kids no matter what. But it's like, this is important to me. School is important to me. Now I had the same problem with Christian Life. I could put it up. Well, actually, I got a meeting with Christian Life next week. Same issues, man. This is not acceptable as a parent, man. I just don't believe school is important. This is every year. Every year, my kids, man. You see the dates on there. This is not no joke. If you agree with a woman that don't care about the kids being in school or on time, I pay a lot of money to this school, and I'm gonna address that too. I pay a lot of money to this school. So at one point last year, I had my cousin got into it with her and her friends at her friend's house. My family, some of my family still mess with a lot of the people that she hang around with. And let me say this again, man. A lot of people go attack me saying, man, you doing her bogus, you putting her out there like that. And man, I've been defending myself for the last couple of years. So I'm not putting her out there like nothing. This is the truth. Like if a person can handle the truth, that's the problem with society right now. People don't want to hear the truth. Like, ain't nothing wrong with somebody telling you the truth. This is why we argue right. We don't fight about nothing. We argue about because I don't play about my kids. Like you see, that's a file copy of the parenting plan. I don't play about my kids. And so if you don't like hearing the truth, then you shouldn't be around me because I'm gonna tell you the truth and I expect people to tell me the truth. So if you want to comment on this and say, man, you wrong, understand where I'm coming from. My kids' livelihood is at risk a lot. I got doctor papers, doctor bills, like I got everything, man. Like I don't play. Like I'm gonna talk about the school fees first. I got every report card my kids ever had. What does that tell you? Like I got every report card. That's just report. I got every paper upstairs. I got a file cabinet upstairs with like they homework from every grade, art projects, shit like that. I keep all that shit. So I want my kids to understand when you 20 years old, your dad, say you right now you're 20 years old, you're OG. She's like, you did this when you was in 4th grade. Here's a picture you drew. Wouldn't you be like, damn, I drew that picture? You know what I'm saying? So I just want my kids to understand. Like I take I keep all this shit, man. I wish you could have to. I wish you could just scan it. You can scan that shit, but it's too much work doing that shit. Alright, this is okay, this is one of my marriage papers. This is one of the copies of it. This ain't the official form, but like I said, I got my what's name. You can always go look at that shit. Court, my case number. There's a case number right there. This is. She filed on me first last. She filed a custody parenting plan request on me. I just happened to file the papers. She didn't even tell me. She didn't even serve me. So it's just crazy, bro. I'm gonna talk about this probably for like maybe 15 more minutes because there's a lot of other shit I want to talk about too. But like I had her and my cousin got an argument, and some of her friends that tried to talk shit. They talk shit about me. And my cousin just happened to call me. One of the other guys called me like, bro, they over here trying to talk shit. Talking about you gonna take care of your kids. You don't pay for shit. She pay for everything. This is private school. These is private school records right here. Payments. This is 2017. This 2018. This 18. I got 19 on computer, and this is Luther. So I got 2016 Christian Life also. It's called Smart Tuition. I can log into that and show everybody that, but I mean I got 3 years right here, so I don't think I should have to do that. But I pay everything I gotta pay. Private school not cheap, so I can just imagine if I take my money from private school, if I wasn't paying, I can go buy me anything I want. $12,000 a year for private school. So that just tells you something right there. I got all 3 of my kids in private school every year. So I ain't got to talk about that too much because I take care of my kids. And when I got this child support order from her, it said she filed for a medical card and all this bullshit talking about I don't take this the medical card she filed for. Talking about child support. Like I don't take care of my kids. She do everything. Like it was just all lies. It was slander. It pissed me off. It was slander. It was a lot of lies. I keep it. I'm an organized person. This shit is everywhere because I'm organizing this for court, trying to get everything in order. But I keep everything, man. Like this is my son royalty. All his doctor bills. I still ain't got payments for those. Like I pay that shit. I got a folder. Right here is Kiana doctor bills. You can see she got a lot of doctor bills because she got she got sickness. It's kind of like sickle cell. So you know everybody knows what sickle cell is. She got thalassemia, so she had a lot of doctor bills. And for the most part, I pay. I won't say she haven't never paid none, but I pay 80% of the doctor bills and never get reimbursed. And if she want to argue that, we can argue that. I got receipts. What else we could talk about? I got another folder right here. I'm gonna step out of frame for a second. Let's talk about this class right here. Actually, this class right here is a requirement to get divorced. This class is a requirement to get divorced when you got kids. I I went to court 3 times to get divorced. So she tell everybody she divorced me. So if you divorce me, you should have divorced me. It'd be that easy. I went to court 3 times because she wouldn't take this class to get on a certificate to say you completed a parenting class to co-parent the right way. I've been trying to co-parent for the last 4 or 5 years with her. I don't respond back to messages I get from her. Before filing paper for full custody, I tried to tell her, give her a new parent agreement where I offer to give her 3 days. When she can show me she's more responsible to get the kids on school, I offered another day. I get messages like, fuck you, bitch. I hate you. I hope you die. Every day. Every single day I get messages. Like, no lie. Like man, I can pull up my phone and this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to pull my messages up from her. And you can zoom in. Like, this is me sending her doctor bills and shit that I need payment for. This is me sending her when I got this paper in the mail for some bullshit. But you see, this is all I get. These messages, fuck you, bitch. I hate you. Hope you die. No communication about the kids. Only thing I do is message her, and I promise you, if you can find, I disrespected her one time ever in our life period. I called her a bitch one time ever. I'm not gonna lie about that. One time ever, and it's on record. And if she can put any other message out there that's actually legit, that showed me disrespecting her more than one time, I will give anybody $100 to show me that message. Like, to say that I disrespected her, but every day I get a message saying, fuck you, bitch. I hate you. I hope you die. And I'm like, man, I don't want to communicate with you. I just want to live my life. Only thing we got to communicate is about our kids. Like, this is my kids. Like, this right here is all report cards from every single year my kids been to school. I go to all parent-teacher conferences by myself. I got a great relationship with all my kids' teachers. Like, I don't play about my kids, put it like that. Like, I'm real passionate about my kids because I didn't grow up with a quote-unquote real dad. I never hated my dad. We was cool as I got. We was always cool. I ain't gonna say as I got older because I knew who he was. I seen him maybe once a year, and every time I seen him, it was gravy, man. Like, I love my dad to death. My dad got into some drugs when he was younger, and he just wasn't there. And I got raised by my mom and then my big brother at one point. But like, I'm passionate about fatherhood, man. So you go see me talk a lot about fatherhood, and if you follow any of my social streams, you see me. I'm always talking about fatherhood. I'm talking about relationships, fatherhood, parenting. I don't think I'm better than nobody at this. I'm just real passionate about it because I don't want my kids to go through my traumas, and I hate that my kids even got to go through this because this shit is dumb. You don't want to put your kids in the court system. You should be able to handle this outside of the court system as mature adults. But it's always a parent that don't want to co-parent because in reality they think you ruined their life. But like, for her to say like I did her wrong or I ruined her life, she's better without me, that's fine. There should be no argument then. We shouldn't even have arguments then. We should be raising our kids to the best they can be to be better than us. That's the goal when you raise the kids, I would hope. So it's like when I got divorced, I started from the bottom. I moved to a apartment. I had some cash. I had to take shit, man. I had to take shit. I had to take none of my clothes. I had one of my cars. I had my money. Got an apartment. Not only because I got an apartment, I could have bought a house, but I got an apartment because I had a dog, and I wasn't ready to buy a house either, man. I was gonna come out of some shit, so I lived in the hood. I didn't know it was the hood when I moved there. My house got broken into, which I talked about that in one of my YouTube. They took a lot of our shit. What else? Now I'm in the house. Like, I started back from the bottom. And they always say the true sign of a hustler is somebody that can fall off and get back, but better. I done fell off twice. I done fell off in the game, where I moved to Atlanta and treated off all my money, partying and shit. And I done fell off after my divorce. I didn't even work for a year. I was just in school, doing what I had to do and shit. Like, I had some money, so I wasn't doing nothing. But that's another story. I'm gonna end this with this conversation about this. I got everything. I'm going to court. I had a lawyer. I dropped my lawyer because I do my own research, and I got everything I need to get full custody. I got letters from teachers. I got emails. Teacher communicate with me. I'm just gonna pull the teacher up. Like, every day I don't take my kids to school. And it's personal to me. Every day I don't take my kids to school, I get a text message from my kid's teacher. And it either says, your kids don't have lunch. This is one of my kids' teacher. Your kids don't have lunch. Your kids don't have socks on. Your kids was late. Or one case, my son fucked his finger up at his mama's house, and it was like infected and shit. But this is one story I'm gonna talk about. Like, it got so bad to the point where another reason I wanted custody was it got to the point where I was having to take my kids' clothes every morning too, just to get them to school appearance-wise good. Like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail on that, but it was just like when the kids stay with you overnight on your days, it shouldn't have to be a point where you don't have them ready on time. The other parent got to bring clothes to the house to get them dressed, lotion. Like, I got videos like lotion, soap, wipes, toothpaste, toothbrush, hair grease, brush, and they're at your house overnight. And I'm not gonna bash her that bad. Like, I'm gonna just leave it at this, but it's wrong. I mean, any parent that knows their kids getting neglected in a certain way will fight just like I fight for my kids. And as I'm telling you guys, I do not hate this woman. I just believe that my kids deserve a better life than what they're given. Like, my kids didn't deserve to go through divorced parents. They didn't deserve to be in the middle of this drama. My 12-year-old is texting me what her mom says. Mama said that she hates you, or mama said you a liar. And my 12-year-old going through preteen, so she's growing up and learning. And she at a point where she's always mad at dad now because she believed her mom. And I want to say, man, your mom's a fucking liar, but I'm not gonna say that to her. I'm gonna let her go through this phase and let her learn for herself. And she does see some of the traits that her mom bring to me, like the toxic shit. But I'm hoping that it pays off eventually. Like, she comes back and say, Dad, you were right. I know why you wanted a divorce, and you wasn't wrong for that. I mean, I'm gonna leave the divorce stuff alone, but I'm going to full custody. If you know me, man, look, I'm going to law school when I finish school in next May. I'm gonna be going to law school. That's my goal. So I'm not gonna talk about that too much because I can talk about it, but I gotta do it. And my reason I'm gonna go to law school because after going through this shit and seeing some other friends go through this shit, I learned that the court system is not built for dads, especially black men. I want to be a voice at one point, hopefully, and I mean, I've been through some shit, so I know what the hell I'm talking about now. I've been studying this shit, I've been studying cases, and hopefully I got a judge that's pro-women. Hopefully that goes good. If I lose, I lose. I mean, I got 50-50 custody right now, so at the end of the day, if I lose, I don't think they can take my 50-50 custody away from me, but I can say I fought for my kids. And a lot of dads are scared to fight for their kids because it's like, we never, statistically, it's not really likely that dad get full custody, but we're gonna leave it at that with the full custody divorce, and we go just go into the next subject, man. We gonna talk about what I brought up earlier, man. Like, what's up with I don't make this YouTube for the city. I make this YouTube because I don't put myself in this box to say I want to be popular. And what do you gotta know about me? I've been popular my whole damn life. Like elementary, middle school, high school, I've been popular my whole damn life. So this is not about popularity, clout. I don't give a fuck about that. Cause I've always been an introvert. I hated being around people. Like I used to be sitting with the term geeks or whatever, because like I don't like people bullying them and shit. So I sit around them and make sure people didn't bully them and shit. So don't try to say I'm doing anything for clout, cause I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm doing this to get my story out there because it's all part of it. I mean, everybody use the key term mental right now. Everything we do in our life affects our mental in some way. This shit was fucking me up for a long time. Going through this shit was fucking me up. I was angry as fuck. I was stressed the fuck out. No matter how much I smiled or whatever, this shit'll fuck you up, and that's what I don't want to see. None of my homies go through this shit. But one thing about this city, like, I'm not making this for rappers, but one thing about this city I hate is the hate the city gives. it's like, damn, we all in this same city, but we can't support each other. Until only time somebody want to support is when somebody make it out the city. Then everybody want to say, "Oh, I had his back," or "I was down for ever with this mug." Like, you know, it's crazy. Like I lived in Atlanta, I lived in Detroit, I be in Texas a lot, and the energy is so crazy down there. Like it's different. Like everybody support everybody. Like why can't we do that to each other? Like I don't need nobody to share. I use music on YouTube, so I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm just putting my story out there, so I'm not asking people to share my shit or like my shit. But I'm like, if you watch it, either like it, dislike it, laugh at it, do whatever. Just give me something so I can know how to make my videos better. Like I'm gonna be doing this shit for a long time. I should have been doing this shit for a long time ago. So I support everybody's shit in this city, man. I want to move right now, but I love my city. I love Rockford. I love the way the raw Rockford's going. It's on the uprise. Like it's a lot of good things happening. I see all the events, and I'm gonna start attending the events, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna start attending the I seen the shoe ball this week. That was dope. The Blue Party, that was dope. Hopefully they can try to bring the waterfront back. I love downtown Rockford, so I want to see the city win. But we gotta start looking out for each other, man. Like stop beef with everybody. Like it's crazy, man. Like show love to the next person, man. Like you don't gotta be in competition with nobody. About if somebody got YouTube and I know they in Rockford, I'm liking all their shit. I'm sharing their shit. If somebody got a fashion brand, I tell people all the time to tag me in their shit because I don't want to wear nothing from the store. I want to wear everything that somebody made because I rather support somebody. You got a t-shirt that says their logo for $40, $50 instead of going to buy something at the store for $40, $50 and seeing 20 different people in the same shirt. So like support each other, man. Like let's change the narrative of the city because everybody got the same feeling. It's a dark cloud over the city. Like let's make it positive again, man. Like reach out to me. You got any questions, bro? Like you want to ask me anything on the table, man?
Man, you said it all, man. You said it.
We'll talk about we're shooting on YouTube right now, man. He filming me too, so I'm just giving a little behind the scenes right now. Got baby girl Kaiser right here. We're shooting a family YouTube. Talking about custody, divorce, how my kids are affected by it. The crazy thing is, like every divorce family go through this shit where the kids think that you're doing more for the other kid, or I mean, I'm gonna say toxic parent, or try to put that shit in the kid's head. They try to preach to the kids you're doing more for the other kid, or they got a better life. And man, I'm gonna put it like this, man. All my kids got the same life. Like they all get the same shit. They all live good. Like I'm in the middle of getting my kids their own brand. Like I got the Roll Living brand. I'm dropping their brand. You know, my kids, all their initials is KID, is kid. I did that on purpose. So I'm dropping their brand on Royal Kids. That's gonna be theirs. I'm gonna put all three of their names on the papers. I got the papers. I should have grabbed them and showed the world, but I got the papers for the LLC right now. I'm dropping that for them hopefully by the summer, and they're gonna be in charge of their own designs. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be big because Royal Kids, that name alone, and I want bright colors with this, man. Like, and my daughter loves fashion. Well, she thinks she knows fashion. She loves fashion, but she don't know fashion yet. But I know she will have an eye for what to design with this stuff. And that's gonna be 3 girls in there. That's their stuff. And so when they grow older, they got their own brand already. If it's successful or not successful, they're gonna make some money off of it no matter what. Now, if they become rich off of it, that's on them. Like, I'm gonna get it started for them and let her be the face of it. Look at my daughter. Like, look at all my kids, man. They beautiful. So I don't gotta hire models or nothing. They better do this themselves. Like, man, people. This is what people understand, man. Everybody got jobs out here. Everybody making money. What do you want your legacy to be? Like, what do you leave your kids? Like, I see people. I don't buy my kids really Jordans and shit like that. I rather put that money into my kids' accounts or their schools or whatever, because I want my kids to be left with more than something material. Like, I pay for college out of pocket. Our community, we don't get scholarships like easy like everybody else. So if you buy your kids all these Jordans and then they graduate and they're 18 years old and they had no money for college, did you fail or did you not? Like, what did you do then? You taught them how to be fresh, but did you prepare them to have money to go to college? So my goal long term, man, and this is the reason I don't sleep or I bust my ass, is to get them a better life than I had, is to have them prepared to be better than me at a younger age. Like, you understand what I'm saying with that, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now. You see white parents, and this is not no racist shit. You see white parents, they set their kids up for success. Not all of them, but most of them. I don't want my kids taking out loans. I don't want to take out loans for my kids. I want them to be having a nice amount to go to school if they choose to. If they don't choose to, if they want to start their own brand, they're not going to have to go to a bank to get a loan. They're going to have this money that they can do it themselves with. So that's my goal long term on Royal Kids. It's going to be coming hopefully this summer. I want to drop all my shit like right away. Like, I be anxious to drop everything, but I like my stuff a certain way and I want to have real fashion. I don't want just basic shit. So I'm not gonna rush nothing out here. I got something dropping in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna rush too much out here, but when you see my shit, I promise you it will be official, man. You don't say anything for the camera? I didn't do her hair yet. Like, I've learned how to do hair. I've been learning how to do hair since my daughter was 1. She's 12 years old now. So, I mean, I'm a real dad. I don't know how to do hair. I watch YouTube and shit. I heard, I'm gonna give a shout out to somebody, Judy, Dion's wife. She said she was in her class, teach dad how to do hair. I need that from you, Judy, because I need to learn how to do hair. Shit, what you think? I'm sorry because too much. What you think, baby? Anything? Give me 5. You wanna say hi? Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
What's your name? What's your name? How old are you? This way? You gotta say something to the camera. Okay, I'm gonna have to make you stand up then. Say hi to the camera. You on TV. Okay, she's shy. That's all we got for today's episode, man. Follow my YouTube, subscribe, like it, share it. I appreciate it. Follow my Instagram, Mr. Royal Living. My Facebook, I'm an opinionated person. If you like it, my opinions, follow it, share it, like it. Don't steal my shit though. I've been seeing some people stole my shit. Like, quote, word for word stole my shit, and then all they did was add emojis. Quit stealing people's shit. Like, damn, that's bad that people do that, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
At least share my shit, give my credit, you know. Like I said, this ain't no clout chasing shit. I don't do that. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm not gonna be fake out here. I would never be fake. I talked about the streets, man. That video was so hard for me to open up about that shit. Like, and I didn't even open up a lot. I opened up a little because I could have went in detail with a lot of shit. I don't believe in being fake. I don't hang around fake people. I don't call a lot of people my friend because a lot of people call too many people their friends and it's not genuine. I've been through bad relationships, so it's 2020, man. Let's practice on healthy relationships. Let's practice being real again. Let's practice getting back to the basics, man. Like, let's live life the way life's supposed to be lived, man. And stop all the fuckery shit, man. Like, you know, follow all my stuff. Follow Wingo, man. You wanna give a shot? What's your Instagram?
Ernest Sharice Wingo.
We gotta learn how to drop that stuff at the bottom.
Oh yeah, we got it.
Okay, follow his, man. I'm rocking with him with all his videography, photography stuff. We're gonna be doing a photo shoot with a couple of people. My brand drop, and he's a real deal out here, man. Like, I appreciate him. He looking out for me doing these episodes, and we just gonna continue dropping them, man. A year from now, might be big, might not, but my story gonna be out there. My kids gonna be able to go back to this 5 years from now and say, damn, this is my dad when he was this age. I seen myself at this age. I advise everybody to be doing this shit. Like, this is the new journal. So everybody get their shit together and vlog and follow my shit. Say follow it. Point, say follow it. Okay, she can do it.